Alright, so today we're running a dryer vent from the middle of the house, second floor. We're in the basement now. Um, so as you can see, that's the new vent which I'm in the middle of running. The way I knew to open up right over here in the basement, as you can see, this is all sheetrock. I had to measure from the far wall of the exterior of the house to measure how many feet. I did it on the second floor, that the dryer is how many feet from that wall. And then I did the same from the wall behind here. I went through that room over there and measured out how many feet the dryer was from there. So I took, let's say it was 26 feet from there, and then 23 feet from here. I measured that where the dryer is, and then I came down here and measured 26 feet from here, and then 23 feet from the exterior wall, and then that led me to this corner right here. And it was, as you can see, it's just about exactly where the dryer vent is exiting. Let me shine some light so you can see it a little better. There we go. So, and then that's where it exited, and I was able to cut this open and then access it. Then I started running it. I opened up another hole around 4 feet further, and as you can see, I pulled it through here. And then either you can fish it to your exit. Oh, either you can open up or use a fishing line to do it, but I got a little lucky. I'll show you. I went through this room. This is where I measured from this exterior wall. But anyways, I got lucky that I have this little enclave here to do it. So I pushed it over this pipe between the floorboards, and I was able to get it out over here. So now I'm going to run it along the ceiling here, and then I'm going to make an exit point probably right here, straight to, this is the exterior wall, cement, exterior right outside the house over here. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so we had it coming out of here through, because right above it's the laundry. We ran it over here, made a connection over here using a coupler, two of these round clamps. Then I used these pieces to get it to the ceiling. So we ran it from there, and now we're just running it all the way here. Same thing here. Got another clamp and a hang, and just a hang, no clamp because it's still a straight line. Just, filtered it through some pipes. Used another thing here, and then we're gonna try to exit it over here. So that's gonna be the next step. Alright, we're going to be using this nice long thing to make a hole over there, just to center the 4-inch hole. So this will help us with the next step to make sure that we know that we can go all the way through to the outside there, and it's a desired location. If it's not, I just close up a small hole. And second, we'll try to use it as the center of the 4-inch hole that we're going to cut. Okay, so we're going in right over here. I think we're going to have 4 inches on both sides. Outside now, as you can see, this is my long bit that I just drilled through from the other side, came flying out over here. So this looks good. We're just gonna do a the 4-inch hole here for the vent, and we should be good. Probably gonna unscrew this so we have some room for these wires to go. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, we're going to be using this 4-inch adapter to make the hole. If you're not familiar, you want to bring this lower piece back a little bit. Screw by doing this, by loosening this nut. Then screw this on. Some bits already come assembled, but if they don't, this is the way you have to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to screw this on fairly tight. Then we're gonna sling this in, push that up in, be careful with your fingers, and then we're gonna tighten this up Alright, now that this is tight, this is on, it's not coming off that fast. Okay, we're gonna start making that hole. So what we're gonna do is we line the middle of this up with the hole that we made already. And we do like that. And then you just drill it out. So we're gonna have to get another drill, a little more powerful for this. And we'll be back. Alright, so we ended up using a few of these built bits that makes holes. 1 inch, 7/8, then a small one. So we're finally making progress on drilling this hole out. It's a massive thick beam to that exterior. So keep that in mind. Either you need a very powerful drill or you have to do a bunch of holes. Okay, we finally finished the hole. We stuck our outside pipe in and we're just going to connect this to right there. Our pipe that we ran to there, and we should be done. Alright guys, just to show you, just to show you from the outside, this piece of tacking, just to show you from the outside that this is how it looks. I stuck this through, I showed you guys the other side, screwed 4 screws in, and I sealed it with caulking. Any color should be fine, just if you want to match it up to your house. And that's it, we're just going to connect it to the back of the dryer and be done. Okay, so we connected this pipe to the vent. We clamped it. And in addition, I used Flex Seal tape. It looks like this. This is just because I didn't like the connection. It wasn't so tight. So using this Flex Seal, it just gives a tight connection. And another one, we're going to put it over here also on this connection, because this one was falling off when I was pulling it a little bit, so I didn't like it. A little loose, just to give it some strength. Alright guys, subscribe if you want to see more. All done. Looking good.